Lancers. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Ray, and this is your weekly edition of Lancers News. Remember, Lancers, the week of November 7th through the 9th will be all half days. Because of the parent-teacher conference, daycare will be available for those who need it.
And congrats, Lancers. We made it to the end of the first quarter. Those who made honor roll will be announced at a later date.
Now here's a wrap-up of our school events. On November 1st, we had our All Saints Day Mass. The third grade took care of the liturgy. Each student picked a saint to dress up as and share some facts about their chosen saint's life.
Also, a big thank you to all those who helped at this year's Halloween Carnival. Each class had their booths, and there were games and a haunted house. There were also performances by both Junior Glee and Glee. Many of our Lancers came in costume, and it was a fun family night. We also had a busy Red Ribbon Week. To promote a drug-free lifestyle, all classes decorated their doors with a drug-free theme. We had a Put a Lid on Drugs Day, where students wore their favorite hats to school. We also had a Team Up Against Drug Days, where students came to school wearing their favorite team's jersey or shirts.
And we also had It's Too Crazy to Do Drugs Day, where students showed up in their crazy hairstyles and wore crazy socks. We ended the week with Ready to Live a Drug-Free Life, where we saw a lot of red on campus.
7th graders volunteered to go to an event to feed the homeless. It's part of the program called YAC, or Youth Assistance Coalition.
During this visit, the 7th graders prepared foods like pizza, salad, cookies, and brownies for the homeless. It was a great experience for the students to get in touch with the community.
And this past month was Filipino American History Month. Here's Avea with a closer look at the significance of this month.
October marks the beginning of Filipino American History Month. This encourages people to honor and recognize the Filipino culture. This month-long celebration features events and activities to promote the Filipino traditions and heritage. It also provides the opportunity for people to learn more about the Filipino diversity and communities. This celebration represents the first Filipinos recorded in the United States.
And now here's a look at the headlines around the country.
This time next year, you may be able to get a flu vaccine in your own home. The Food and Drug Administration is reviewing its application for Flu Mist. It's a nasal spray flu vaccine. The FDA is looking at whether it can be given at home. Right now, it's the only nasal spray option against the flu. The hope is that more people will decide to get the flu vaccine. Fewer than half of Americans get vaccinated according to the CDC.
Disney fans obsessed with Cars, Nemo, The Incredibles, or WALL-E will soon have a hotel just for them. The first Pixar-themed hotel in the U.S. will open at Disneyland next year. Disney released the sketches of the Pixar Hotel's guest room and lobby. The hotel's Great Maple restaurant will open next month, followed by a coffee shop and a rooftop pool bar a few weeks later. The hotel will open for business on January 30th.
And now here's Lila, Jaden, Kaylani, and Omar with a look at your sports headlines.
The varsity team improves to 4-1 on Saturday, defeating Nazareth 20-6. Amias Gaskill scored a touchdown on the ground, and Daniel Horn had 2 rushing touchdowns of his own. The JV team improves to 4-0 this season after winning 31-6 against Our Ladies. Jeb De La Rosa had an interception return for a touchdown, while Noah Vasquez and Lucas Flores each had a touchdown.
The varsity girls volleyball team started off their season by placing 5th in the county-wide tournament, the Mario Fierro Classic. The Lady Lancers also placed first out of all San Diego South Bay schools. Congrats, girls, and good luck during the regular season.
After a disappointing 2023 season, the San Diego Padres have let go of their manager, Bob Melvin. Melvin was the manager in San Diego for only 2 seasons, leading the Padres to the National League Championship Series in 2022 against the Philadelphia Phillies. Melvin will take on the same position with the San Francisco Giants, while the Padres will begin their search for a new manager.
San Diego's newest soccer team has revealed its logo and team name. The new MLS team in San Diego is SDFC, standing for San Diego Football Club. There were mixed reviews about the logo for the team, but overall there's a lot of excitement about the new team. The team is set to join the MLS for the 2025 season.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Lancer News. See you next time.